Welcome back. This is Dr. Noah, your host of 21st Century Natural Health, the cutting edge in terms of nature and natural medicine versus basically scientific evidence. And so I'll go over some of the cutting edge type of science that was out there. As I've been talking about on my TV show and also on this particular type of YouTube about the latest scandal with the swine flu. Now, as of Monday, the 15th of June 2009, the World Health Organization has stated there's over 30,000 worldwide outbreaks of the swine flu, 145 deaths in the United States, 13,217 people have come down, 27 deaths. And the World Health Organization a week or so ago declared a global pandemic. As I've been kind of telling, the real thing that you have to be worried about is in terms of other types of concerns. Now, understand in the New England Journal of Medicine, adverse drug reactions, those are prescription drugs used properly, kill 1,151 people per day, costing over $2 billion per year. Medical errors, 268 deaths per day. Bed sores, 315 per day deaths. Infections due to, basically going to the hospital and coming out with an infection, 241 deaths per day. And then also we have the surgery kills 88. So that's, since the swine flu outbreak, there's been 136,332 deaths of people versus the flu, as we already talked about, is less than, in terms of only 27 in the United States. So what's really more concerned, 27 deaths in swine flu, or in terms of medical procedures, 136,332. So do the math, watch out. This in Journal of Psychiatry, June 2009, showed that the attention deficit drugs damage the heart. So we give this type of speed or Ritalin and Concerta to our kids, and now they're showing that there's a 450% increase in heart damage due to these drugs. Now, of course, there's natural things to do. I've discussed that on my TV show and also at my website, so you're welcome to look into that. There's lots of wonderful science showing there's things that really work in terms of helping children be able to deal with focusing, concentration. So that's what we're kind of concerned about, is our kids being basically become drug addicts. Here is another study in Endocrine Society, June 2009, showing that gastric bypass and banding procedures, $50,000 to $80,000. This was a Mayo Clinic type of study, reviewed 100 cases spanning 21 years, showed that there was a 200% increase in fractures. So, I mean, it's very, very enticing to basically try to lose lots of weight doing surgery, but the real way is the good old-fashioned way, which has been shown traditionally to work a lot better and help lots of other types of problems. So when you're thinking about that, don't think anymore. Go see a natural functional doctor and get real healthy. Sneaky things that damage the skin, just kind of an interesting overview. People have to understand that ultraviolet A causes sunburns, ultraviolet B causes skin damage, DNA mutations, and cancer. And so when you're in a car, the windows block the ultraviolet B, but not the ultraviolet ultraviolet A, so you have to be careful. Beach umbrellas, the ultraviolet bounces off, they can burn your skin. Clouds, more ultraviolet A is blocked than ultraviolet B. Actually wearing a t-shirt has the same type of protection as a 7 or 8 skin SPF block. When it becomes wet, it drops half down to 3. So be careful there, making sure it's protected with the proper types of, type of sun type of things. Also, there's, some concern about blocking too much because of vitamin D and the wonderful things that does. In this June type of political Cancer Society, June 2009 showed for the first time from Oxford University how cancer spreads to the brain. Now, it's a very devastating type of prognosis. If it goes to the brain, usually the prognosis is very dismal, 9 months or less, regardless of all the different types of treatment that's done. 20% of all cancers are metastasized to the brain, so this is a big deal. What they found out is the cancer metastasized to the blood vessels in 95% of the case, then spreads into the nerve, not the other way, that thinking that goes to the nerves. That was kind of interesting. So we also want to make sure that we don't have that. We want to try to do a healthy type of lifestyles that we talk about all the time here on my TV show. Symptoms of depression in obese children linked to elevated cortisol. Cortisol is called the death hormone. It's due to stress, and this University of Athens showed that when kids are under stress, that causes more problems with obesity, and that's linked to how your mind works in terms of having this cortisol content. University of Pennsylvania study in human molecular genetics, June 2009, showing that low-fat diets avoid liver cancer. So diet's very powerful medicine. That is what you want to be thinking about, not some type of major breakthrough in type of cancer research. It's not going to be there, and you'll just be waiting until you're dead. Weight loss linked to vitamin D levels, University of Minnesota and Endocrine Society, June 2009, showing that vitamin D has something to do, they're not really clear about what it is in terms of weight loss and weight difficulties in terms of trying to help people lose weight. High intake of carotenoids, different types of antioxidants, reduce the risk of premenopausal breast cancer. This was in International Journal of Cancer, June 2009. Only a Harvard study showed an 82% reduction in terms of premenopausal breast cancer. Very powerful. And in my practice, I use some laser technology to measure the antioxidant level, so you know exactly where you are and what you need to do to, once again, reduce this. In this study here, just published this month, 82% reduction of breast cancer. You're not going to watch that on the evening news. Antioxidants during pregnancy benefit cognitive and behavioral development in children. Early Human Development Medical Journal in June 2009, showing that antioxidants have a wonderful benefit in terms of helping the baby and the mother be able to have a very wonderful, healthy brain and the learning process and developmental change. Alpha-lipoic acid, a fat and water-soluble antioxidant, reduces pain and disability to carpal tunnel. 600 milligrams per day for 90 days showed significant improvement, and also by EMG, which is a functional test, and that was in the European Review Medical Pharmacology Science, June 2009. Carpal tunnel is treated very, very easily in my practice all the time. Multiple vitamins keep your cells younger. Length of the telomeres, little part of the DNA there that shortens every time the cells replicate, and it's a direct indication about how long you're going to live and how healthy you are, showing that just taking a multiple vitamin was able to increase 5.1% longer. That doesn't seem like a lot, but that's equivalent to most people at least between 5 and 10 years extra life there. And that was in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. So very, very powerful using multiple vitamins. And then another study, multiple vitamins, good quality, high quality, in pregnancy reduces the risk of low birth weight by 17%, which causes billions of dollars in terms of complications, long-term problems with that. So that's kind of exciting. And that's it for this week. So thanks for watching, and try to keep you up to date on some cutting-edge type of technology. Be happy, prosperous, and successful.